Have you ever felt stuck, unable to move forward because of negative thoughts or limiting beliefs? Maybe you've set a goal, worked hard, and still felt disappointed by the results. What did you do next? Did you give up, or did you try again? In a world full of uncertainty, achieving your goals is never easy. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable, but the key to overcoming them lies in your mindset. If your determination is strong and your thinking is aligned with your goals, nothing can stop you from moving forward. In this audiobook summary of Master Your Thinking by Thibaut Meurisse, you'll discover powerful insights and practical steps to transform your mindset, break free from mental blocks, and create the success you desire. You'll learn why inaccurate thinking can waste your time and energy, how to let go of limiting assumptions, and how to develop unshakable self-confidence. This summary will guide you through managing your expectations, letting go of negative beliefs, and creating a success-oriented mindset. By the end, you'll have the tools to not only reshape your thinking, but also take the consistent actions needed to achieve your goals, no matter how impossible they may seem. Let's dive in and start mastering your thinking today. The cost of inaccurate thinking. As you may already know, your thoughts determine your actions. Many times, negative results occur because of incorrect thinking. These outcomes manifest as unnecessary problems in life, wasted time and energy, feeling bad about yourself, and overwhelming stress. These are the direct results of inaccurate thinking. The first outcome of faulty thinking is that it creates unnecessary drama in your life. This happens because you make biased judgments. For instance, sometimes you misinterpret something you've heard or seen due to incorrect assumptions. If you don't have complete information, you shouldn't rush to make judgments. Instead, you should first check the facts. There are two ways to do this. First, ask the person directly. Second, observe the situation until you're sure about it. The first approach helps you avoid creating stories in your mind, while the second stops you from jumping to conclusions. The most important thing is to think positively rather than negatively. Before judging, take action and seek the facts. This way, you can avoid much of the unnecessary drama that occurs in life. The second outcome of inaccurate thinking is wasted time and energy. This happens when you spend too much time on tasks that should be the least of your priorities. You also waste time and energy when you don't focus on how to do a job correctly. You can address these outcomes by identifying essential tasks. These are usually the activities you like the least, but require the most energy. Once you've identified these priority tasks, you must also figure out how to complete them quickly and efficiently. You can ask yourself if you can reuse or modify an existing template, seek advice from an experienced friend, or break your to-do list into smaller, more manageable tasks. This way, you'll have more time to focus on the tasks that require attention and concentration. The third outcome of faulty thinking is that it makes you feel bad about yourself. Setting a goal and then failing to achieve it can lead to feelings of inadequacy. However, the real issue lies in not understanding reality. Often we set goals that are too difficult to achieve. For example, you might set a target to become a full-time coach just 3 months after completing a coaching course. This goal isn't something you can accomplish with minimal effort. When you begin working on it, you realize it requires much more time and energy. As a result, when you can't achieve it in your current situation, you feel disappointed. However, you can change this by setting realistic goals. For instance, set a 2-year goal to start your coaching business. In this case, you'll spend 2 years gathering the right information and gaining coaching experience. This way, You won't feel disheartened because you'll have enough time to reach your goal effectively. The final outcome of inaccurate thinking is feeling pressured. Today, we're surrounded by an overwhelming amount of information that's easily accessible. Consuming too much information daily can make you feel burdened, leading to distractions. You can solve this problem by distinguishing between useful and unnecessary information. Since you can't use all the information, focus only on what's truly essential. This way, you'll clear your mind of clutter and concentrate on what matters. This chapter explains how inaccurate thinking leads to negative results. It can cause misunderstandings, laziness, limiting beliefs, and distractions. Being aware of these outcomes will help you understand the cost of faulty thinking and empower you to move forward. Why your current thinking is inaccurate. There are 4 main reasons why your thinking may be inaccurate. 1. You make incorrect assumptions about reality. 2. You fall victim to cognitive biases. 3. You protect your ego. 4. You are controlled by negative emotions. The first reason is that incorrect assumptions lead to incorrect actions, which then produce unsatisfactory results. Many people assume that if something seems impossible, it must be impossible. If you live with this mindset, you'll struggle to achieve any of your goals because your thoughts directly affect your attitude, feelings, and actions. But why do we make these faulty assumptions? Your brain's job is to make sense of things, so it naturally jumps to conclusions without thorough analysis. You believe in certain things based on your own view of the world, which is shaped by your environment, whether it's influenced by your parents, teachers, friends, the media, or personal experiences. The second reason is that we often fall prey to cognitive biases. Some common cognitive biases include the self-serving bias, sunk cost fallacy, planning fallacy, survivorship bias, and the Dunning-Kruger effect. The self-serving bias occurs when you take credit for successes, but blame external factors, like bad luck, for failures. This bias keeps you focused on results rather than the process, and when things don't go as expected, you label yourself as unlucky. The sunk cost fallacy happens when you base decisions on past investments rather than future benefits. For example, you might stay in a long-term relationship that's not working just because of how much time you've already invested in it, even though breaking up would be the better decision. The planning fallacy refers to having unrealistic expectations. You overlook potential challenges in the process and end up disappointed when you fail to meet your own high standards. The survivorship bias occurs when you focus only on the success stories of others and ignore the likelihood of failure. You selectively pay attention to what you want to see, such as reading only about successful people and thinking you'll be just as lucky, even though success usually comes after many failures and lessons. The Dunning-Kruger effect is when you believe you know more than you actually do. It's the idea that you're unaware of what you don't know. For example, you might be a hairdresser, but feel confident debating political issues that are outside your field of expertise. The third reason you think inaccurately is to protect your ego. You do this by refusing to admit when you're wrong. If you don't let go of your ego, you'll miss out on learning from your mistakes. This can result in denial, rejecting help from others, avoiding failure, and blaming others for your situation. The fourth and final reason for inaccurate thinking is that you focus more on negative emotions than positive ones. For example, if you feel overly bad about failing, you might lose motivation rather than pushing yourself to improve. This happens because you generalize your negative thoughts, such as, "I'm always wrong," or "I can never do anything right." These are faulty thoughts that make you feel bad about yourself. You might also have an all-or-nothing mindset, where you think, I'll only be happy if I marry this person. This kind of thinking leads to disappointment and dissatisfaction. Sometimes, you even create unnecessary drama by imagining the worst-case scenario in a bad situation. For example, if your boss scolds you for a mistake, you might instantly think you'll lose your job and end up homeless, even though that's far from reality. This chapter explains why people think inaccurately. You've learned about the various factors, such as making incorrect assumptions about reality, cognitive biases, protecting your ego, and being influenced by negative emotions, which all contribute to faulty thinking. Accepting reality as it is. In the previous chapters, we learned how to let go of inaccurate thinking. Now, in this part, we'll discuss how to align ourselves with reality. The best way to accept reality is by understanding its rules. There is a big difference between what should be and what is. By focusing on what should be, you tend to ignore reality and create an imagined world where everyone is successful and happy. What should be prevents you from accepting the truth because it makes you believe in unrealistic ideals. For example, you might think no one should live in poverty, or that everyone should be extremely wealthy. While these thoughts aren't necessarily bad, they make you overlook the harsh reality of inequality in the world. We can correct our faulty thoughts by replacing what should be with what could be. Focusing on what could be opens the door to possibilities, whereas what should be only emphasizes that something is wrong. For instance, when you say, I should be working, it implies that you're not working right now because you've become lazy. But if you change it to, I could be working, you're giving yourself the choice and motivation to take action. The choice is yours. Another example is when you say, I should be making more money. Instead, say, I could be making more money. This allows you to accept that you're not earning as much as you want right now, but it also empowers you to take action toward increasing your income in the future. In short, this chapter explains that you can only truly accept reality when you see things as they are. By doing this, you become aware of your present situation and can create an action plan or blueprint for a better future. Accepting reality allows you to stop wasting time on fantasies and start focusing on what's actually possible. Uncovering your assumptions. There are 2 steps to uncovering your assumptions. First, recognize them, and second, test them. Start by identifying all the assumptions you have about your goal. These could be unrealistic expectations or the results you hope to achieve. For example, let's say a writer's goal is to write a best-selling book. The writer assumes that if they appear on national TV, thousands of copies will sell instantly. However, this is an assumption that might not hold true because it takes time for readers to discover a book. It's not as simple as it seems. By identifying such assumptions, you can begin to assess whether or not they are realistic. Once you recognize your assumptions, the next step is to test their accuracy. Investigate the validity of your assumptions and improve their quality. Refine these assumptions so that they align with your goals and help you achieve them. This chapter helps you understand your assumptions. It guides you to recognize and test the accuracy of your beliefs, determining whether they will help you achieve your goals or set you up with unrealistic expectations. Refining your model of reality. To reshape your model of reality, here are 6 steps you can follow. Re-examine your assumptions, sharpen your thinking, interview experienced people, do your research, stay curious, and listen to your emotions. The first step is to challenge your assumptions by asking yourself what you truly know. For example, if your goal is to become a full-time writer, you might assume that you won't make much money because not all writers sell thousands of copies. While that may be true, it doesn't mean you should give up. Adjust your assumption like this. If not everyone can sell thousands of copies, I'll start by aiming to sell 250. This makes your goal more realistic and achievable. The second step is to sharpen your thinking by asking yourself key questions. Do I truly believe I can achieve this? Or have I been successful or failed in similar goals before? You can also ask, do others believe in my ability to achieve this goal? Do I have enough time and energy to commit to this? Has anyone achieved a similar goal before? Why do I want to achieve this goal? And what strategy should I create to accomplish it? These questions will give you clear answers and help you understand the truth of your situation. This clarity will allow you to rebuild your assumptions and create strategies that will actually help you achieve your goals. The third step is to interview experienced people about their strategies and routines. You can ask smart questions like, how do things work? What were your beliefs about your goal? What would you do if you were in my position? Or, if you had to start all over again, what new strategies would you use to succeed? These questions will help you gain new insights from other people's experiences. Sometimes, you can relate to their challenges and learn from their solutions. This step allows you to see things from a different perspective. The fourth step is to research and seek quality information. Remember, you should have a strategy for gathering information so you don't feel overwhelmed by it. You can find information through articles, free courses, books, YouTube videos, blogs, paid courses, mentoring sessions, mastermind groups, and one-on-one coaching. Make sure the information is relevant to your goals. Lastly, focus on updated information rather than relying on outdated sources. The fifth step is to stay curious. Continuously improve what you know, and don't assume you've become an expert in your field. There is always more to learn. Curiosity also involves experimenting with different strategies, helping you discover what works best for you. The sixth and final step is to listen to your emotions. Choose goals that excite you because that feeling will drive you forward. You'll continue taking action and remain motivated. If you don't feel motivated by your goal, don't pursue it because you'll only end up wasting time and resources. However, if you enjoy what you're doing, keep at it and enjoy the process until you achieve your desired results. This chapter outlines 6 steps to help you refine your model of reality. The previous chapter emphasized the importance of accepting reality as it is. In this chapter, you've learned how to refine your model of reality to make it more effective and aligned with your goals. Avoiding common misconceptions and delusional thinking. There are 4 common misconceptions that you might encounter. These misconceptions create delusions that stop you from taking effective action. The first misconception is thinking that you deserve success. This stems from a sense of entitlement, where you believe you're owed happiness, success, an exciting job, or good health. When you care too much about these factors, you start to feel entitled to them. You begin to expect these results as automatic rewards for your actions, but that's not how things work. When you don't achieve these results, you feel disappointed. To overcome this, you need to care about your goals without expecting personal returns. Stay committed to your goals and let your results speak for themselves. The second misconception is expecting that working hard is enough to achieve success. While hard work is important, it's not the only factor. Many talented writers, singers, painters, and inventors remain unknown despite their greatness. You need to understand that many elements affect your success. For example, being a good writer isn't enough. You also need marketing skills to promote your book. Otherwise, no one will buy it. The third misconception is having the mindset that you're just one step away from success. You invest your time and energy believing that if you keep working hard and stay committed, you'll eventually reach your goal. However, you need to assess whether your efforts are actually moving you closer to your goal. Ask yourself how long it's been since you started working towards it and why you haven't made significant progress. This way, you'll be able to evaluate your journey and realize if you're still on the right track. Then, decide what changes are necessary to move forward. The fourth and final misconception is thinking that you're already good enough and don't need to improve. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you've mastered it completely. Don't limit yourself. Always look for ways to develop your knowledge and skills. Remember, even the greatest athletes, artists, chefs, and engineers constantly strive to improve and become better. How to create an effective process. Every goal requires an effective process. First, make a list of the necessary actions to achieve your goal. Remove tasks that aren't essential. Then, focus only on the strategies that truly matter. For instance, you can read books to learn how other authors have achieved success. This will give you an idea of which strategies will work for your goal. Second, organize those strategies into a proper process. You can only achieve one goal at a time. For example, your first goal might be to release 2 sets of books. Your second goal could be translating the book into 3 languages, and the third goal might be running various ads for book promotion. Once you know your goals, you can start working on them. Identifying which goal to prioritize first helps you devote time and effort to it. You can achieve your goals more effectively by setting realistic expectations and defining a clear process. The third step to creating an effective process is thinking long-term. Most of the time, we focus on short-term goals because we lack patience. Sometimes, we overestimate or underestimate what we can achieve in a given time frame, and facing challenges can lead to discouragement. You need to stop having huge expectations for every task. Instead, embrace the idea that you don't know what's going to happen, and the results may differ from what you expect. What you can control is continuing to work even if you don't get the desired outcome right away, and staying committed to your process daily. Here are 6 things you can apply to maintain long-term thinking. 1. Create a vision. Imagine what you want to become and build a long-term vision for it. Understand the steps you need to take to achieve that vision. 2. Think about your long-term goals. You can create a vision board to keep your goals in front of you, which will motivate you to make daily progress. 3. Evaluate your progress. Reflect on your journey to see if you're still on the right path or if you need to redirect your efforts. 4. Enjoy the process. Don't become obsessed with the results. Focus on taking consistent actions. Learn from every step and enjoy the journey. 5. Let go of the fear of missing out. If an invitation or event is wasting your time, don't hesitate to decline it. Prioritize your long-term goals over short-term pleasures, because the satisfaction of achieving your goals is more rewarding than temporary comfort. 6. Be patient. Keep working on your goal and remind yourself to be patient with the results. Focus on improving yourself and aim for excellence in everything you do. Design an empowering environment. Positivity plays a crucial role in helping you achieve your goals. If you feel that your current environment is working against you, it's time to take action. Negativity can pull you down, but you can prevent this by creating an empowering environment. Here are 3 ways to change your environment. 1. Surround yourself with the right people. Start by changing your peer group. When you spend a lot of time with friends, you tend to adopt their attitudes and mindsets. Let your friends and family know that you need their support to achieve your goals. If their attitude is negative, spend less time with them. You may need to decline invitations to set boundaries and protect your time and energy. If your friends or family don't support your goals, don't share them with them. Keep your goals to yourself and take action without expecting their encouragement. This will protect you from their negativity affecting your decisions. You can also surround yourself with supportive people by joining groups, organizing events, finding a mentor, or hiring a coach. It's important to talk to people who can help you. For example, if you want to start a business, you can join a group of entrepreneurs. 2. Clear your physical environment. Start by decluttering your workspace. Remove unnecessary items from your desk, such as snacks, your phone, or unorganized documents. Create a space where your goal is in front of you. For example, put up a list on the wall to remind you of what needs to be done. If you want to go jogging in the morning, prepare your shoes and clothes the night before and place them near your bed. 3. Clean your digital environment. Turn off notifications and your internet connection, and delete apps that make you unproductive. Remove any distractions that prevent you from focusing on your goals. Developing unshakable confidence. Believe that you can and will achieve your goals. It's difficult to reach impossible goals without self-belief, and believing in your success is one of the essential steps toward achieving it. This belief will be the driving force behind your hard work and persistence. Once you start believing in your success, you'll also develop self-confidence. However, before that happens, you need to replace your old beliefs with new ones using visualization techniques. First, understand that with belief, everything becomes possible. Unshakable belief and the right mindset motivate you to work toward your goals. By repeatedly telling yourself positive things, you can build that belief. Here are the 4 phases you need to understand in order to develop self-belief. 1. Hesitation phase. In the first phase, you hesitate. You think achieving your goal is impossible, so you don't take any action. 2. The what-if phase. In the second phase, you start asking yourself, what if? You might think, what if I can do this because others have done it? Or, maybe I can actually achieve this. You may even wonder, what if I give it a try? These thoughts are great steps toward increasing your self-belief. You can further boost this mindset by reading success stories of others and adopting a growth-oriented mindset. 3. Taking action phase. In the third phase, you take action. By achieving small successes through action, you build confidence. After taking one step, you realize you can do more. As you continue working, you'll see progress. 4. Confidence phase. In the final phase, you will have gained enough confidence. You'll have a good track record of completing goals, and your belief in yourself will be solid. Once you develop self-belief, use it to influence your reality. Self-belief shapes your perspective. If you believe something to be true, you'll seek out information to prove it. This belief will also help you gain support from others, as your confidence will have a positive effect on them. Here are a few empowering beliefs you should adopt. Believe in your long-term growth. Focus on improving different skills and knowledge each day. Track your growth and build your confidence over time. Believe that if others can do it, so can you. Practice, trust in yourself, and develop the confidence needed to make the impossible possible. Believe that if you've done it before, you can do it again. Achieving goals may feel overwhelming because of the time and energy required, but by focusing on one goal at a time, you can achieve it. Completing one task will give you the confidence and motivation to tackle the next one. Believe that you will succeed if you don't give up. Never give up, even when you feel tired or incapable. Remember, those moments are when you need to push forward. Forget about your competitors and focus on yourself. Believe that success is possible, even after failure. Learn from your mistakes, get back up after falling, and keep trying. Expand your field of possibilities. Your goals may seem challenging or difficult to achieve. However, if you have a strong determination and a positive mindset, these obstacles won't hold you back. This mindset helps you stay committed, confident, and open to new opportunities, even in the face of challenges. There are 4 ways to expand your field of possibilities. 1. Take more action to create more luck. Don't rely solely on luck. Instead, you need to make changes to achieve better results. Remember, there's always something you can do to improve your current situation. Continuously think about what you want to achieve, share your desires with others, take consistent action using strategies, and learn from feedback. In this way, you can attract new opportunities and ideas that will help you achieve your goals. 2. Ask empowering questions. There are 2 key questions to ask yourself: how and what if. Ask yourself how you can accomplish your goal. Then ask, what if I succeed? This mindset helps you create an action plan for achieving your goal by considering all the ways you can make it happen. 3. Take consistent action. Remember, if you don't take action, your goals will remain just goals. Even if you're unsure about what's ahead, don't be afraid to take the first step, because you have the power to turn the impossible into reality. Believe that even if you fail on the first, second, or third attempt, you can still achieve anything. The key is not to give up, because you'll learn a lot from each experience. You'll discover new strategies that you can improve upon next time. Over time, as you gather knowledge, make mistakes, and experience failures, you'll understand what works for you and what doesn't. 4. Practice. Gratitude. When you celebrate your small wins, you'll feel more inspired. Being happy with what you have right now motivates you to achieve even more. However, there may be limiting beliefs that hold you back, such as feeling entitled to success, believing that there's only a limited supply of resources, or always wanting more. While it's not wrong to aim for more, it's important not to lose sight of being content with what you already have. If you have limited resources, you need to be resourceful. Practice gratitude for what you already possess. You can do this by writing down the things you're grateful for, thanking the people you meet, appreciating what you have, or listening to gratitude songs. This chapter explains how you can create more opportunities for yourself. Don't limit yourself when working towards your goals. Cultivate good habits, maintain a sense of satisfaction, and follow a strategic action plan to expand your possibilities. Conclusion. First, you learned that faulty thinking leads to negative results. Your biased judgments can create unnecessary problems, like misinterpreting someone's actions and getting upset. As a result, you waste time and energy on the false stories your mind creates. Second, you uncovered the truth behind your false assumptions. Sometimes, your mindset might be flawed, causing you to misinterpret things, especially when you try to protect your ego or listen to negative emotions. Third, you discovered that accepting reality helps you create a blueprint for success. This allows you to see things as they are, acknowledge your current situation, and find ways to improve it. Fourth, you learned how to uncover your assumptions by identifying and testing their accuracy. If your analysis reveals that your assumptions are incorrect, you need to develop a new mindset that moves you toward your goals. Fifth, you realized that some things you know and others you don't. Accepting this is crucial for improvement. There's always room for growth, and focusing on those areas is key to becoming successful. Sixth, you understood the concept of entitlement. Just having skills doesn't guarantee success. Unrealistic expectations will only lead to disappointment. Seventh, you learned the importance of creating an effective process for achieving your goals by listing necessary actions. Prioritize long-term goals and ensure your actions are aligned with them. Patience is essential, as success requires time and effort. Eighth, you recognize the importance of spending less time with people who don't support your goals. Doing this will help you find a circle of friends who encourage you to move forward. Additionally, decluttering your environment can boost your productivity. Ninth, you understood that right thinking and self-belief go hand in hand. Shifting your mindset towards positivity, eliminating limiting beliefs, and believing in yourself more than anyone else is an effective way to achieve your goals. 10th, you realized that more opportunities can come your way. All you need to do is plan by asking yourself how you'll achieve your goals, take action according to that plan, and be grateful for what you already have. The key to success lies in having the right mindset, which encourages you to take action, make informed decisions, keep an open mind, and trust in yourself. With this mindset, you can achieve any goal, even those that seem impossible. So practice, train your thoughts, and start taking action today. Thank you for listening to this audiobook summary of Master Your Thinking by Thibaut Meurisse. I hope you found the lessons insightful and practical. Remember, your mindset is the foundation for your success. With the right thinking, you can overcome any challenge, take meaningful action, and expand your field of possibilities. If you found value in this summary, make sure to subscribe for more content that can help you unlock your full potential. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and let me know which part resonated with you the most. Until next time, keep believing in yourself and take action toward the life you truly deserve.